Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today we're gonna how to easily remove the hemi head on any hemi engine. Remove the intake, remove all the plugs that are in your way, plug here, here, remove coils, remove intake, disconnect the battery. So we remove the intake. Now we're going to remove the intake manifold, the 8mm bolts. I believe they're 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 and 4, like 8 to 10 bolts, 5 and 5, 8mm, and pull the intake off. So let's remove the fuel injector plugs. There's this one here, all the fuel injector plugs. Then the Egr tube, it's gonna be down here with the 210mm, and take the fuel pipe off. Alright, so all the plugs are off. Injector. So harness is off. This is the easiest. Hemi engines are the easiest to work on. So the whole plug is off, even the one with the AC. The point here is to remove the driver's side head. So this one is off. What I'm gonna just throw it on the side. What I'm gonna do now is the Egr tube with the 210mm. I'm remove the whole tube, and then I'm gonna tackle the intake. Okay, to remove the Egr tube, it's not a 10mm socket, it's an 8mm. Those are off, and watch. Boom. Nice and easy. Now let me go get the bolts for the intake, 8mm. Now to remove the coils, 10mm socket. 10 and I get it off. Put them how it goes. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the one here. Second there. Third one here. There. Fourth one. There. So now for the cover, 8mm. You're gonna need a longer socket. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 bolts, 8mm. Alright, now to get the ones from here, this side off, this is what I use. Little small ratchet. With the 5/16 or the 8mm. 5/16 or 8. The other ones I use the impact, the electric, but this one by hand, something small. Now that the bolts are off, we're ready to remove the cover. Boom. Nice and easy. So now we're going for the intake. Alright, intake manifold bolts, 5 with the 8mm socket of 5/16. One here, there, and there. Those are already loose. This is what I use. Next one on the other side. Okay, bolts are loose already. Intake is loose. One super important we have to do: remove the fuel line right here. This bad boy. Well, you're gonna need one of these kits. All the links I'm gonna put in the description. That's where you can get all this. I just want to clarify. Every time you guys click on it, if you guys buy something, I get a little percent. For, like a commission if you guys buy something. So that's how I support the channel. So thank you if you purchase anything. So when you want these bad boys, little kit, bam, AC and fuel line disconnecting kit. This is what we're gonna use to remove the fuel line. Yeah, and this works on any car. So let me go ahead and do that. Alright, quick tip is gonna save your life. Don't try to remove from here. Follow the line, and it's gonna be right here. See down here? All these the little clamp in there. Watch who's gonna come out. It's off already. So the one I use, it was this bad boy right here. So now it's unplugged. Now we can remove the intake. So now the intake is almost off. Last one thing you have to disconnect is this little, the hose is from the power piston. So just twist it from here, twist it and get it up. Again, time saver, instead of unplug it from there, if it's easier, is unhook this one from the power piston. So here it is. Now we're gonna remove these bad boys. Oh, behind the head is this ground right here with the 10mm ratchet or whatever you can. Let me remove these bad boys with the 10mm. Alright, something super important on a Hemi engine is this push rod. The intake one, look at the difference. Intake is gonna be shorter than the exhaust. See the difference? On length, short intake, long exhaust. Always remember that. And then right here, this exhaust. And right here is the intake. Right here is better. Exhaust, intake. Exhaust, intake. Always remember that. Intake side is the short, exhaust side is the long. Let me go ahead and remove the Serpentine Belt so I can remove the power steering pump and start getting the head off. $10mm socket. Do the same thing on the other bolts. Alright, 3 bolts for the power steering pump with the 10mm socket is off. Look at this bad boy. All you gotta do, put them on the side. That's all you need. We're gonna start getting the head bolts off. It's 10mm here, and those I believe is let me make sure. I believe it's 15mm.